Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about operating system, virtual machines in operating system. So how virtualization machines works in operating system. Okay, this is a well-known topic. There is nothing to worry about this topic because already in our campus, this virtualization, virtual machines in operating system are very well used. You know about it very well, but you just don't know that it is a virtual machine. Okay, normally in virtualization, user installs the virtualization software in the operating system of his computer system like any other program. Like a normal program, you can install virtualization software in your operating system so that you can utilize this application to operate or generate various virtual machines, multiple virtual machines. Normally, the virtualization software allows direct access to any of the created virtual machine to the user. In our systems, simply if I wanted to say very in a simpler manner, then I would like to tell you that in a single operating system, in a single computer system, if one or more operating systems are installed, then it is nothing but virtual machine. Okay. Why I told you that in our campus we use all these very well means in all our laptops, in all students' laptops, we will be having two operating systems in a single computer system, in a single laptop. What are they? Windows and Ubuntu. So in every student system, people are using two operating systems, that is Ubuntu and Windows. Means two operating systems is situated or installed in a single computer system or a laptop is nothing but virtual machine. So here is a definition. Virtual machine abstracts the hardware of our personal computer such as CPU, disk drives, memory, NIC, etc. into many different execution environments as per our requirements. So if you want to run your program in the Ubuntu, then you can open that operating system and you can execute the program. If you want to execute in the Windows 8, then you can choose that one and open that one. Means in a single system you can open multiple operating system whichever is desired, and you can open that. This is done by using a virtual box. Okay, when we want to run different processes on operating system, it creates an illusion that each process is running on a different processor. So how it feels means, if you are running a program in Ubuntu, then there is a illusion like you are running that program in a separate computer system where Ubuntu operating system is installed. And when you wanted to run or execute any program in Windows 8, then it creates an illusion that you are executing a program in a laptop where Windows 8 operating system is installed. Okay, this is how virtual machine will work. Okay, in a single computer system or in a single laptop, two or more virtual memories are created. Two or more virtual operating systems are installed with the help of CPU scheduling and virtual memory techniques is nothing but virtual machines. Okay, there are many additional features of the process which cannot be provided by the hardware alone. Okay, like system calls. System calls is a hardware hardware problem. I mean for hardware execution file system. Okay, and virtual machine approach does not provide these additional functionalities, but it only provides an interface that is same as basic hardware. So different hardwares are not there here. Only one hardware is there where multiple operating systems are installed, and you can do anything you wanted to do, but only one hardware is provided. Okay. Create a virtual machine for several reasons, all of which are fundamentally related to the ability to share the same basic hardware, yet can also support different execution environment. The same program, if you want to execute in different operating systems, then you no need to run after different computer systems. You can directly install multiple operating systems in a single computer system and you can execute the same program in different environments. Okay. The main drawback with the virtual machine approach is involves disk systems. Whenever you install any operating system, so there will be only minimum amount of space will be there, means three drives will be there. But if you want to install uh, more than three virtual machines in a single system, then it will not work because here only three disk drives are there, not more than that. So you cannot install more than three disk drives out. Okay, so that is the only main drawback in the virtual machine approach. Okay. Users are thus given their own virtual machines. So it is very good if users are given with their own virtual machines so that they can choose their own operating system on which they can execute program. Okay, there are several software packages are there where user can choose uh, his own operating system, virtual machine like that. Okay, the virtual machine software is concerned with the multi-programming, multiple virtual machines on a physical machine, but it does not need to consider any user support software. Multiple programming can be done. Multiple virtual machines can be installed in a physical machine, but it will not consider any user support software. Means you cannot do anything. It is a software package you have to install and you have to work on that. You cannot do your own process, or you cannot add up your own things to the, because it is a separate package, software package. Okay, this arrangement can provide a useful way to divide the problem of designing a multi-user interactive system into two smaller pieces. Okay, so this is how it is useful to divide the problem of designing. You can divide the process, you can divide the code, and you can execute in different operating systems. Normally outside this virtual machines in operating system is called VMware. The VMware is a software which helps to install multiple operating systems in a single physical machine, in a single physical hardware machine. Okay, so this is how virtual machines work in the operating system. Virtual machines play a major role in today's lifestyle generation because it is very useful while testing a program, use cases or anything like that. If you want to test a single program in different operating system, how it is giving the result, how it is executing, what type of problems are arising, everything you can do it, everything you can test. So that is why it is very useful in case of testing virtual machines. And here also memory is stored in the cloud, and it is very useful that only machine hardware system will not provide, but you can store the data in the cloud itself by using these virtual machines. Okay, so that is the main advantage of virtual machines. This is how virtual machines will work. And executing the piece of code by in a laptop by using virtual machine is nothing but virtualization. Okay, for this virtualization, virtual machine have to be there, virtual machine have to be installed in the computer system. And to install this virtual machine in the computer system, some software packages are available which helps in installing these operating systems in a single hardware physical machine. Okay, this is about virtual machines. Thank you.